the archaeological scenario for Indian subcontinent is very complex. Take for example, when the Harappan civilization was in its full bloom, it of course witnessed a very complex, large-scale, expansive urban society. The rest of the subcontinent did not experience so complex urban culture and society. There is no single arrow line of the story of urban development in India contemporary to the time of the Harappan civilization, which the archaeologists make available to us, explain to us, and make it intelligible to us that there were different cultural traditions, the arena of very specific specialized archaeologists who usually works with archaeochemist, paleobotanist, zoologist, geographers, geologists. It's a team effort, and extremely careful excavations are needed, because excavation actually means destruction of the evidence of the past. So that unearthing of archaeological objects requires extremely careful recording, including photographic documentation of its original state of lying in the context of other archaeological objects, and the recording of its layer, the dating of that particular layer in terms of other associated objects, and documentation of that. So it's a very precise and highly technical exercise, which is best left to the world of professional archaeologists. I should also point out that field archaeology is definitely relevant for the study of the pre-literate phase, but its use is not merely limited to the pre-literate phase. Even where we have written documents and textual information, field archaeological sources are of immense value. Let us now briefly pass on to the scenario of politics. In ancient India, political scenario is in fact the most apparent part, most visible. One of the great authors of ancient Indian political history, H.C. Rai Chaudhuri, in his famous Political History of Ancient India, lamented that India did not produce a Herodotus or Thucydides to hand over to the later generations political annals, court chronicles, and therefore understanding political history of ancient India is always fraught with enormous difficulties. Yet without political history, understanding of the chronology remains vague to us. It definitely involves the story of dynasties, how one dynasty succeeds another, but it also involves the accounts of great political personalities. The political successes, mostly in the form of wars, definitely forms a part of political history, but also the beginning, formation, expansion, and then perhaps contraction or demise of a political power is also a very major subject matter of political history.